Forensic science is an important field, and in this video we'll define forensics and explain the differences between forensic psychology and forensic psychiatry. We often hear talk of forensic evidence at the scene of a crime, which simply refers to physical evidence such as fingerprints or footprints. In the realm of psychology and psychiatry, forensics refers to issues involving mental health. Next, it's important to understand the difference between psychology and psychiatry, since these two professions are often confused. Put simply, a psychiatrist is a medical doctor who specializes in the diagnosis and treatment of mental disorders. A psychologist studies and evaluates how people think, feel, and behave. Psychologists typically work in clinical and counseling settings and have either a master's degree or a doctorate degree in psychology, depending on their specialty. Forensic psychiatrists and psychologists have additional training and special certifications that qualify them to testify in legal matters. In legal proceedings, both forensic psychologists and psychiatrists are brought in to advise and explain the complexities of psychology and psychiatry to the judge and jury in an easy-to-understand way. Forensic psychologists and psychiatrists must understand the rules, standards, and philosophy of the judicial system in order to serve as credible witnesses. Now, let's get down to how forensic psychiatrists and psychologists contribute their expertise in legal matters. Both take part in civil and criminal cases for either the defendants or the plaintiffs, and they can be called to act as a researcher, advisor, or expert witness, reporting on topics like fabricated illness, mental capability, and the future risk of the witness in question. In civil litigation, forensic psychiatrists must evaluate whether the plaintiff has a mental disorder, and then assess how that disorder impaired their functioning. As an expert witness, forensic psychiatrists act more as a teacher for the jury or judge, explaining how psychiatric processes and theories can clarify the matters at hand. They can also be brought into a case to determine if a person is faking a mental illness. Forensic psychologists are also brought in for their expertise in civil and criminal cases, but they generally rely on testing that supplies impartial data or evidence that supports the findings of forensic psychiatrists. Forensic psychologists and psychiatrists offer invaluable expertise about the mental health of witnesses involved in civil and legal cases. These experts therefore play critical roles in our legal system. For more information, visit fpamed.com. That's fpamed.com.